Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel, and happy Saturday to you all, guys. We are going to get into our 2026 savings challenges, which makes up our yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings challenges. So I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday so far. Yeah, we are just going to take it easy pretty much today and just chill and relax this Saturday. So let me know in the comments what you have planned for this weekend. I'd love to know what you have on the agenda. But with that said, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with roll for your savings goal and get our daily savings challenges done first. Let's go ahead and roll all of our dice and see which one we're going to be saving with today. All right, as we always know, our dice get stuck in here, so I'm just going to roll those down. We have an orange is a D4, and a D4 says to go ahead and save 3. All right, so let's go ahead and put $3 into this challenge today. And that means we are going to have in total for our savings challenge for this month, $20, $35, $37, and $38 in our August challenge. Okay, not too shabby. We are getting there. We still have 2 full weeks to go before we are done with that. But we're going to go ahead and move on to our daily tinies and our dashboards and this whole entire binder here that you see is from Lacey at Blue Kiwi Budgets. We do save $10 per day in these tiny challenges. I'm going to go ahead and take my 10 and put it back here in the bank. We're starting on challenge number 4 today, and I do have my $10 in prop money right here. And so I'm going to take a moment and roll for all this prop, and we'll come back together and see what each challenge received today. So we have allocated all of our $10 in props. So let's go ahead and start on challenge number 1. And today is going to get 75 cents. This challenge is from Stitchy Saves. Don't worry, be happy, and a little sippy. So let's go ahead and color in. That's so cute. 3 of these circles for 75 cents. And then we'll go ahead and put it back in the envelope. We'll be at this one for a little while because it does save us $6, which is pretty big for our tiny savings challenges. Next up is this challenge from... This one's from Bookish Mama Budgets. Such a beautiful double-sided challenge that I turned this into. And we are giving this one $1.50 today. So there's 75, and we do 3 more on the other side for $1.50. Did I get those top icons? I did. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I colored all the right ones off on the previous side. All right, challenge number 3 is getting 75 cents. And this is from Paula at the Swag Doodlers, just a cute savings challenge. Let's go ahead and put the final 3 icons as save for on that side, and then we'll do these $2 here. We'll start on those tomorrow. Sorry, my neighbor's kids are outside making a lot of noise, if you can hear that. All right, challenge number 4 is receiving $1.75. And this one is from Penny Pitcher Budgets. It's our Cabin Fever challenge. So we can go ahead and do that 75, and then we'll do 4 more for $1. Okay, excellent. So we only need $1.75 to finish that one up. So maybe within the next couple days, we'll have this one completed. All right, challenge number 5 is where we're going to be starting tomorrow, and it received $1.25 today. And this is a bundle from Mary Love Country Living. Isn't it so cute? So we already finished those 2. And what is it getting today? $1.25. So it only needs 25 cents to finish this one up. Okay, so that one's done. That was 50. And then we could do 75. This blue marker is on its last leg. A lot of my markers are on their last legs, but I still have a brand new, pretty much full box of Sharpies down there. So I'll be swapping them out once I get a little bit more life out of them. I like to use up all my stuff until I can't use it anymore. That's just the frugality in me. So $1.75 going into challenge number 6, and this is from me. It's like kids can just smell you relaxing. Isn't that the truth? All right, so $1.75. So we did finish this one. This is our $3 savings challenge. Just mark that with a 3. Okay, this might be it for this marker. I think it's safe to go ahead and pitch this because I'm pushing really hard to get what I can out of it. So it's like, it's time to call it. So $3 on that one. And that used all of the prop coins. Moving on to challenge number 7. This one's getting $1, and this is from Becca Can Budget. It's At Home on the Road is her camping challenge. So what did I say? $1. So we can do 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. That's another big challenge. It'll save us $6 for that one. And our final challenge is challenge number 8. and it is receiving $1.25. And this one is from Karen C Budgets, Wave of Wealth. These are 25 cents a piece as well. So what did I say? 125. So we can do 4 more. 2, 3, and 4. So we need 125 to finish that one up. So maybe within the next couple of days we will be complete with this one as well. So we saved $3 today. Let's go ahead and get $3 out of our bank in the back here. 1, 2, and 3, and this will get stuffed into one of our sinking funds immediately. Like I said, these help to fund our sinking funds throughout the month without having to wait to our end of month closeout. All right, guys, that is our tinies for today. I'm going to go ahead and clean up and make some room so we can get started on our 2026 savings challenges. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and get started on a challenge that is more of a semi-annual challenge for us. It is a challenge that I just stuck in here, and it is a double-sided scratcher. So Blue Kiwi Budgets or Lacey's challenge is on this side, and then Jamie at Charmer Budgets is on this side. So I think we have 3 each scratched off. So let's go ahead and do Lacey's, and we do 1 per week, and then we'll just pull this at the end of the year, and it'll just be another extra little yearly savings challenge. We did start this mid-year, so that's why I call it a semi-annual challenge, because we're only going to save with it for 6 months. So $3. Oh, go ahead. Let's go ahead and add up what we're saving with. It should be $275 here. We have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, am I missing a dollar? Let's see if there's 15 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I just miscounted the first time. So $275 coming into this binder today. Anything that we have left over will go into our back to school savings to help boost that. I like to get this one funded because this has more priority than the back to school, because the monthly challenges go to our Roth IRA. So let's go ahead and grab our 3. And we're going to stick it in the binder. I'm going to try not to count everything today because it just takes more time, and I want to try to keep this video as short as possible. Okay, next up is Amy by Nature, and Amy is going to get $40 today, as you can see on our layout and what I have budgeted for the month. $40 per week. We are on 8/15, so let's go ahead and grab $40 and put that in her envelope. All right, perfect. So I'll come in next week with $40 in icons colored in for our $40 that we're going to save next Saturday. Okay, next up, now this next section we're getting into our quarterly challenges, and we're going to start this off with Christelle at Divine Savings Co. We are working on these 2 spots here, and that means we roll 2 D6 dice, and we will pull this at the end of September because, like I said, it's a quarterly challenge. All right, so we have a 5 and a 3, so that's $8 coming into here today. So 5, 6, 7, and 8 going in. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to North Country Cash Queen. This is Michael's savings challenge. Such a cute little savings challenge. I love it. It's her summer challenge, and it's absolutely going to take us to the end of past summer and to the beginning of fall before we finish this. We do 3 per week, so let's go ahead and do the 1, the 3, and the 5. We'll go ahead and do $9 this week. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 coming into here, and I have been coloring this in with pretty much the same colors every week. I think the one color I did get off on this purple, but that's okay. It's like not that much of a big deal. All right, what is the purple? We'll use this one, and we'll do purple here. See, this is the original purple color that I had. All right, so 3. This 5. And we'll do the 1, and that'll be our 9. And I'm super excited to unstuff this quarterly savings. It's going to help fund any birthday money that we didn't get saved, or if we overspent for Gabby's, just in case. It is her 17th birthday, and then my birthday is on October 7th. So when we unstuff this at the end of September, it'll help fund anything I need for my birthday. So 5, 8, and 9 is what we put in here today. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to Budget with Mrs. P. We are doing her Summer Savings Challenge, and we have pre-colored our next set of icons. We do 3 per week. So let me go ahead and grab a marker, And then we are going to roll our color dot die, and it's going to tell us which one to save with for each icon. So we rolled a yellow, which is a D4, and that is $4. Let's roll again. Orange is a D10. Ooh, we're getting a big one. And that's an 8. And our last one, we rolled another yellow, which is a D4. And I don't know what that is. Oh my gosh, why does it keep falling like that? Okay, there we go, and 1. So we're putting $13 into this challenge again, or today, 1, 2, and 3. So $13 coming into Budget with Mrs. P. This is free in her Ko-Fi, so if you want to grab this, it should still be available. And we only have 1, 2, 3 more weeks to save with this one, and it's going to be done. We won't pull it to the end of September though. Next up is this savings challenge from Jessie Budgets. And let's see, how many more weeks do we have left? We have 2 more after today. So 2, 4, 6, and 7. Let's go ahead and do this $1 icon. And then we'll do a 2. We'll put $3 in here today. Oh, this marker's on his last leg. This marker, I think, is part of the Mystic Gem set. And I love that mauve color. So if it's not in... If there's not a replacement in my box, I'm definitely going to have to go and buy that set again. I love those kind of like muted colors that have like a gray undertone to them. Okay, so $3 coming into here. I think I need to break, let's break a 10. Make things easier. So we'll do 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and what did I say? $3 is coming in today. Okay, excellent. It's getting ready to storm, guys. It's gotten so dark around here. It has been raining on and off for, well, I'm pre-recording, so I should say it's been raining on and off, you know, during the time that I'm recording, but it's not been flooding, which is good because we live right on the edge of a flood zone. All right, this next challenge up is from Mama's Budget with More. This is MK Savings Challenge. We are putting $7 into this today. And we are almost done with August. Even though we have 2 more Saturdays to save in, we're just going to finish this up early next week. And then we won't put anything in it on the 29th. All right, next up is from Leanne at Enchanted Owl's Nest. I love the dashboard I made for her. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys, but that's what it looks like. It's so stinking cute. And usually when I'm bringing a brand new creator, I kind of go to their channel and get a gist of, you know, who they are as a person or what their channel represents, and then I make the dashboard based off of that. I know everybody's been making their own dashboard, but since I've been doing this before everyone started making their own dashboard, I'm just going to keep making the dashboard that I want you to have. All right, guys, so we pre-color our icons for this. $2.50 for this icon, $2.50 for this one. So that is $5 plus 1 letter. It's going to be $6 coming into here today. All right, Leanne, where you at? Okay, I don't know why I flipped your envelope down like that. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our next challenge. And this is from Jamie at Charmer Budgets. And I think I pre-colored this one because we should only have 1 more left. So our 2, we're going to go ahead and save $5 with. Let's see if I can, no, I can't do anything with that. So what do I have in here? So 20, 30, yeah, we're supposed to have 35. So let's do 2 5s for one of these 10. Somebody is at my door. I don't know who it is. Oh, it's UPS. All right, guys, let me take a second and go down and see what he needs. Sorry about that. It wasn't even something important. It was just my CVS order. So, all right, moving on. We're going to do our next icon for Save with Judy. And she's going to be $5. And I forgot to grab a name out of the comments for her. So I will try to remember to do that next week for our next 2 icons. So if you want to leave me a name down below for this little guy right here, we will bring in a name from last week and then a name for this week for this guy. All right, guys, that is it for our quarterly savings challenges. We are going to go ahead and move on to our yearly challenges now. And we're starting off with mine from the Almost Ultimate 2026 Savings Challenge book. Let me grab all of those, which I have gotten out of order. Okay, so we are going to do our savings, our Saturday savings first. let's go ahead and just take care of this $15 for this week. And let me get all of my allotments out. I have everything separated. All right, so $15. Let's go ahead and color in that icon. I think I'm going to use yellow and try not to pick up too much of the black around it. It's inevitable I'm going to get a little bit, but I don't want it to look too bad. The only thing about inkjet printers that I don't care for. Okay, so $15 went into that. Let's go ahead and move on to our scratch and save challenge that is a part of the book. And we are going to go ahead and do, let's do 2. I'm not going to roll. I'm just going to go do these 2 at the top. Okay, we have a 3. And these are all mystery saves because I didn't add them up when I made the challenges. And 8, so that's $11. Ooh, come on now. Okay, let's get a vacuum. Okay, $11. So I need some change. I kind of ran through our change early. $11. Oh, we could put this 9 back. 5 and 9, and we'll grab 20. So that worked out great. Okay, and our last challenge for this book is this Birthday Bonanza Savings Challenge, and it is going to my birthday. So we're going to do this line here. We need just the D6, and that is 5. The D6 plus 2, that is 4 plus 2, so that's 6. And the D6 times 2, ooh, that's 10. So we are saving $21 today in that challenge. Woo, that is spicy. Let's put these 2s in the back of the 1. So $21 coming into here for the Birthday Bonanza. That's our savings game. Here comes the rain, guys. Hopefully it doesn't storm too bad. All right, monthly game. That's this right here. Try to keep everything separate. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and move on because my section of savings is complete. We're going to go and move on to Rag Girl Budgets. This is her quarterly savings challenge, but I pull it every month. So this is the September section. I'm sorry, the August section we're working on now, and we're doing the low budget shut the box. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's grab a lighter color. Okay, so we rolled a 6. Okay, I'll take it. This is another marker that's on its last leg. Might be pitching this one after this video. So 5 and 2 is, no, 4 and 2 is 6. So 5 and 1. And then I'm going to drop down to 1 dice and see what we can do. A 3. Now we need a 6, 2, or 4. Okay. That's a 1, so that's a courtesy roll. All right, so we're saving $6 again for that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the medium budget. And I'm going to stick with the 2d6 dice. Ooh, that's a 10. I like that. So 9. Love to get that 9 off the board. I know we're like, well, why don't you want to save the next amount of money? No, I just want to make my money stretch throughout the video. 6. I hate for one challenge to take all the cash. It annoys me. And that's snake eyes, so that's 2. Yeah, I'm going to pitch this marker as soon as we're done with check the box. That is a 7. Okay, can we get that 8? That would be nice. So 6 and 2. Ooh, 6 and 2 maybe. Okay, that's a 5. Not quite what we wanted, but ooh, there's our 8. Okay, perfect. All right, now we need a 3 or 4, so I'm going to drop down to 1 dice or 1 die. That's a 2, so that's our courtesy roll, and that's a 2. So $7 coming into this one. Ooh, that's a lot. 5 and 7. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our high budget. And with our high budget, if it's too high, then I do the low budget. I know you're like, Pam, what is the point? What is the point? Because I like to have fun with my money. 5. 6 and 6 is a 12. Like that. Let's keep those high numbers coming. 7 and 5 is 12. So do 11 and 1 Okay. 6 and 1 is 7. 8 and 1 is 9. Okay, see what that D8 can do for you? 5 and 2 is 7. So let's do, well, the only thing we can do is 4 and 3. 4 and 3. Okay, can we get that 10 off the board? Let's get a 10. 5, I don't know what that is. Let's re-roll. 7 and 6 is 13. And there's nothing I can do with that. So that's 14 and that's 12. Okay, so courtesy roll. 7 and 6. Sadness. I did it again, y'all. I did it again. All right, so 18, 24, and $26. So 2 and 6 is 8. Okay, all right, not too shabby. Let's see what we can do. This is 10, 12, 13. What do I need? 8. We need 12. So we'll grab a 20 and we'll put $21 into this challenge this week. Not too bad, not too bad. Especially for playing Shut the Box 3 times. That is not bad at all. So we still have quite a bit of money left. We have 90, 100, a little over 100 bucks. So we're doing great. All right, next up is our challenge from No Bucks Given. We're working on August 15th. So we're gonna go ahead and stuff this with $12. I did pre-color my icons. So I'll come in with another $11 colored in for next week. And we will save that. And then $12 for our final week of August. All right, our next monthly challenge is this one from Play to Save. And we are doing $2 per icon. So let's go ahead and color in our next set. I'm guessing I was leaving that one white because the center is colored in. So 2, 4, 6. Okay, perfect. So we'll do this one for $2. My poor little marker is on the struggle bus. It's struggling to give up any color. All right, one more petal. And then we'll do another flower. Let's do this beautiful, I don't know, what color is this? It's like, it's not sage, almost like an aqua, like a light green aqua, more green than blue aqua. I don't know. I'm not an artiste, so I don't know all the colors of the spectrum and their hues and their shades and their tints and all those things. All right, one more petal, and we were going to put $4 into this, and then we'll have 4 flowers for the rest of the month, so we'll do 2 per week. Let's go ahead and get those middles colored in real quick. So this one just needs a little dot, and that one needs a little bit more effort put into it. All right, $4 coming into here. And let's see what we have over here. So 2 and 4. Definitely going to have to break that 50 and get that taken care of. Okay, I am almost skipping Lindsay, a Bookish Mama budget. So let's go ahead and pull her items out so we don't forget to do it. We are doing her scratch off challenges. One's a year, oh, they're both actually yearly challenges, but one's from a Ko-Fi membership and the other is from her Etsy shop. Let's roll our D2. Okay, 2, 9, and 1, 2, 8. Okay, so we are putting $17 into this challenge. Let's see if we have a 3. We do. Let's go ahead and put that back and grab a 20 for 17. All right, we are keeping this money together and we are clipping this on the back. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting any money mixed up. Let's use this cute little kitty cat paper clip. Oop, wrong side. Wrong side. Pam, get it together. Oh my gosh, talk about not being able to screw in a light bulb. Okay, next up is Kimmy's Corner. We do $5 a week in her challenge. Let's go ahead and mark off this 3 and this 2 for $5. It does save us $20 in total. So let's break this 50, guys. 20, 30, 40, 5, and 50. Okay. So we need $5 to go into Kimmy's. Let's put the rest of this all spread out over here. I have a feeling I'm going to need some 5s again. Let's break this 20 for some 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. I like that. Hopefully we won't have to stop and get change again. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and move on to budgeting with Lysandra. And we put $16 into this last week. How many challenges do we have left? And Lacey's, we have Ashley Carolla's, and Becca's. Okay, so we have 3 weeks left. We have these 3 icons plus our letters. So let's just go ahead and do one of our cotton candies this week. We'll do this one. And, oops, I can't even hold the doggone marker right. Color in the outer portion, cotton candy. Well, I haven't had any of that since we went to Kennywood. It's like a local amusement park for us. The girls are actually going to Kennywood on Tuesday for their band. They have a band festival type event happening at Kennywood. It's a really fun park. It's just quite expensive for what you get. But it's like iconic for the area. So I hope they have fun next Tuesday. I gotta work, so I won't be going. So that was $8. Let's do, each circle's 50 cents. Let's go ahead and color in a couple of these for, so this is $1. And then we'll do another $1 for 10. That'll be 10 total. And then each letter is $1, so 11 and 12. Okay, I like the way that worked out. We were supposed to sell $12 a week anyway. I know we did put a little bit more into this last week, but that all worked out anyway. 10. We have a 2 over here, and 12. Okay, $12 coming into this challenge from Budgeting with Lysandra. So pretty. So we have 2 more weeks, so we'll definitely be able to finish this up in the next couple weeks. All right, so next challenge is from Anna and Lacey. This is a part of their 2026 savings book that is available half of the year in Lacey's, the other half in Anna's. We are doing a roll and save on this. We have a D8 and a D10. Let's go ahead and drop it down and see what we do today. I almost want this to go to my birthday too, but it's like, Pam, how much birthday money do you really girlfriend, how much birthday money do you need? 5 and 6, especially for a boring person like me. I don't even do anything. I am going to casino. I kind of want to get dressed up and go. Like, not too flashy dressy, but just like put like a cute little, like maybe one of those bodycon dresses on, like the midi ones, not the ones where your name and address is showing. But one of the ones that come like down to the knee or just past the knee, and like a nice shoe, and just go to a casino like on a Saturday night. That in my head, that's like a perfect birthday like event for me, because I'm so boring and mundane. That sounds like a great time for me. So I don't know what we're doing. You know what will end up happening? I'll be in bed eating birthday cake and watching a movie. That's what I'll end up doing, because I am just boring to my core. All right, guys. The next savings challenge is from Ashley Carolla. We're doing $4 for each starfish, and we got let's go ahead and just do one, and then we'll save 1 per week. So we'll put $4 into this. Yeah, I have all these like ideas, these so-called grandiose ideas, and then I end up doing nothing. That's the story of my life. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 going into Ashley Carolla. I cracked myself up though, because that to me is like super funny to have like all those things going on in your head, and you like have all these plans, and then you still end up in bed. All right, next up is Becca Budget 777, and we are doing her bookmark challenge, and we're also doing her sticker challenge. And let's go ahead and do her sticker challenge first. We do $5 per sticker. So let's go ahead and get the next one put down for August. So we're gonna be done with this next week. So $5 for that. And then let's do our bookmark challenge. Her bookmark challenge, we are doing it in a low budget way. So let's go ahead and pick we'll pick the 14, and we'll say $5, because 1 plus 4 is 5. Okay, there we go. And like I said, I'm not adding up the money right now. We're just keeping this moving and grooving. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and that's it. That's all the savings we have. And I don't want to put any more money into this book, because we're not behind on anything. We're going to be able to finish all of our challenges on time, the way we're supposed to, for the month of August, and all our quarterlies are doing well. So I think we're just going to call it. Let's see how much we had left, because like I said, this can go towards back to school savings. 25, 30, 1, 2, and 3. $33 to go into our back to school games, in addition to the $40 that we already bring in. So that's excellent, guys. Oh my gosh, I only have one more Saturday before they go back to school. So I think I'm going to have to front the money and then pay myself back at the end of the month, because I really don't want to pull the money like mid-month. That like confuses me and drives me crazy. Like I want to do it all at one time. So $33 to go in our back to school. I will front the money that I use for shoes and clothes, and I will pay myself back at the end of the month. So guys, thank you so much for joining me in this video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of this weekend. I will see you tomorrow though in our Sunday summer savings binder, and then Monday we'll do those minis and our back to school savings challenges. All right guys, please take care of yourself and be safe. I love you all, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.